for Delta, correct, accept the squawk code, which should be 4256. Thank you.
Republic ground, Cessna 115A Victor, and also flyers, ready to taxi. With information Delta.
Cessna 115A Victor, Republic ground, runway 32 taxi, via Gulf Delta.
Taxi runway 32 via Gulf Delta. Republic ground, Bonanza 4069 here, ready to taxi from Shelter. Go ahead,
Bonanza 4069 here, Republic ground, runway 32.
Wait, you have to read it back again, right? I didn't press the button, so I didn't read it back. Delta 690. Just tell them 115 Victor, 32 via Gulf Delta. 284 Delta is at Atlantic, ready to taxi. IFR with Delta, we're going to need to run up.
Cherokee 284 Delta, Republic ground confirmed, you're at Atlantic.
Affirmative, that is Atlantic, 84 Delta.
Cherokee 84 Delta, thank you, runway 32 taxi, via Gulf Alpha, across the approach end of runway 1.
32 via Gulf Alpha, across the approach end of runway 1, 84 Delta.
Clear to taxi via Gulf Delta to runway 32, Cessna 115A Victor.
To go. Alright, let's go ahead and start taxi. Republic ground, taxi now, right? We're looking for a turn slip indicator, right?
Cherokee 643 Foxtrot Tango.
Oh, if you go to the right, that won't happen.
Approach end of 1, confirm Delta.
Alright, so what I'm going to do is straight. This is Delta, straight ahead. It's Gulf. Yeah, go straight up Gulf.
Via Gulf.
Yeah, right. This line right here.
Runway 1.
This line right here, yeah.
And
right here. No, right here, right that he does. You see the one right that he does? I'll show you right now. Okay.
Yeah, that's over there. Get to Delta after this. Thank you very much.
So this is Delta, right?
It is, alright, Delta.
Yeah. That's it right there. Ground, do you mind Cherokee 284 for a quick run up here on Gulf?
Cherokee,
white plate.
that is approved. Just advise when you're ready to resume taxi.
450 for Delta. I want you to follow this. See that double line over there? Come over to your left, because this is going to take us to the way. So we got to go in that direction. So come over to your left. Yep. Go left. So you make a left right here. Then we're going to go in between these two planes. We're going to make right over here, okay?
Right.
That's it. Straight down, then we're going to make a right, okay? All the way down by those trees. Got it. Straight down. But you're too close to those cars over there, so. See this grate right here? So we want to be either right next to the grate, not having the wheel on the grate, but we want to be right next to it.
Okay, perfect.
Alright, you see the taxiway comes over here? That's Gulf, so we're going to go to Gulf.
Ground Cherokee 284 Delta is ready to taxi.
Slow it down a little bit, we're going too fast.
Cherokee 4 Delta, continue taxi.
Continue taxi 84 Delta.
But where's the wind coming
Public
from?
airport information. Echo is now current.
U4 is over here.
300.
Right, see where the wind's coming from? So when we move this airplane, especially a high wing, right? The controls always go into the winds, right?
Right.
When the wind is next to you like that, okay? When the wind comes from behind you, we go away from the wind. So turn this way, right? See where the wind's coming from behind us.
Ground, Bonanza 8299 Whiskey, Atlantic with Echo, ready to taxi VFR to the east.
Okay, so if the wind's coming from behind me,
on
my right-hand side, I have to go forward and away from the wind.
Runway 32 taxi via Gulf
Coming from behind me on the right-hand side, on the left-hand side, forward and away from the wind.
All right,
okay?
helicopter.
So the end of the wind's coming from my right-hand side, I'm forward and away from the wind.
3299 Whiskey.
There you go.
Right.
Well,
Public ground, Cherokee 38433 at Alpha 5, looking to go back to Atlantic.
Cherokee 3433, public ground, hold your position.
Holding position, Cherokee 3433.
Alright, keep moving forward. Alright, we're gonna make a left turn over here. Yeah.
I see the signal.
So this right here is Delta, right over here.
Cherokee
This
3,
taxiway right
Foxtrot Tango, hold short of Alpha.
Okay, well, where's the wind coming from?
Foxtrot Tango.
Wind is from, oh, wait, there you go. Yes. Gauge of center line. Always keep your hand on the throttle, right? What happens if we have somebody cross our path? We have to stop, so power out, right? Then when you start going too fast, just pull the power down and tap the brakes so we can slow down. Also do aerodynamical braking, but on a gusty day, I would prefer we follow what the wind's doing. Okay? Right. The wind is from behind us, we push forward and away from the wind. If it's from our left, we go to the right. If it's from our right, we go to the left. Now, if the wind's coming in front of us, we go towards the wind, okay?
Cherokee 433, taxi Atlantic via Alpha, Golf 3 and Bravo, cross runway 1, have traffic holding for you.
Alpha Golf 3 Bravo to Atlantic 433.
Now, what I usually do with the taxi line, I put it between...
I'll hold behind the pipe.
If I put the taxi line in between my legs, I know I'm right on the center of the taxi line.
And Cherokee 433, just good.
But right now, I'm sitting next to you, and it looks like the taxi line's out between my legs. You have to be in between your legs. We're sitting next to each other, so our point of view is going to be different, right? There you go, right about there. Seems to be above legs. That's how you want to keep it, okay? That way you know you have enough clearance to the left and to the right. Right now, with such a large taxiway, might not
matter much.
But when we're in a smaller airport, right, with smaller taxiways, right, you get your center line. When you land on an airport, that runway is this size. This is the size of the runway. You got to make sure you're on the center.
In the center, yeah.
So you gotta keep that in mind at all times. Build that habit. Because remember, everything, right? Everything's a habit. So far, so good, Bradley. So far, so good.
Cherokee 3, Foxtrot Tango behind the Piper, right to left, continue to taxi.
All right, so you see that plane right there? It's doing a run-up, right?
Yeah.
So usually what you do when you come to a run-up area, you go to the most forward position so people can come behind you and set us up for the run-up as well, right? So that's common courtesy, is to give for everybody else to do the run-up, okay? So let's see where this guy put his run-up. He should have been most forward, and he's not most forward. Okay, my controls real quick. Let me show you where I'm going to put her, okay? Got the controls?
Got it.
So now I'm going to bring it up here. Let's see.
Ground, ultimate 701.
Yeah, well, he's more forward. That's pretty good. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go next to him.
701, Republic ground,
Do my run-up.
short of Bravo.
Give room for people behind me. Now see where he's facing? You don't want to face in that direction. You want to face towards the wind, right?
Right.
Because that's going to give you both
26 Alpha for your ground.
aerodynamical cooling. Yeah, for your engine.
Alpha 4 going to Echo number.
Cessna 6 Alpha taxi to Echo via Alpha cross 1.
Echo via Alpha cross 1 to 6 Alpha, thank you, have a good day.
Is there windsock here?
No,
Have one on this side?
windsock's on that side.
Oh, I see it now, yeah.
Now, right. So yourself into the wind. See where the wind's coming from, right?
Yes.
Alright, so I'll stop it right here. I'll do my run up right here. Okay?
Diamond 410.
Now you see that? Now I have enough room for everybody to come behind me to the run up, right? Alright.
Diamond 4110 Romeo, you're with ground.
Okay, parking brake set.
You can set the parking brake now. We don't have any airplanes around us, so that's just going to help us.
Control free, correct?
Okay, remember how I told you in the flight controls, right? The thumb goes up. Go ahead.
Diamond 410 Romeo, you're with ground.
10 Romeo with ground.
10 Romeo, taxi Echo via Alpha, cross 1.
Taxi Echo via Alpha
Select,
cross 1, 10 Romeo.
Cheers for reach.
701, runway 32, taxi via straight ahead, cross 1, right on Alpha. You'll pass behind the Diamond in front of you.
Yeah, it's right 2, go straight ahead, you're crossing 1 at 703, then right on Alpha, pass behind the Diamond for ultimate 701.
Alright, so we're looking for a drop no more than 150.
No more than 150.
Right, no more than 150 in the drop, right? Okay.
Drop more than 100.
Yep. Yeah, why are we discharging? Why are we discharging on our main? Alright, bring it back to both, right? On your,
On both.
on both, okay? And go to 1. Alright. To go, standby battery. Do me a favor. We're back on both. We're not more than 150 in the drop, right? Okay, so take the standby battery and go to test on it for me.
64433 with information echo
Okay, test
on
again.
the echo ramp for departure to the north.
Alright, arm.
I'm sorry, calling out of the echo ramps for taxi. Say again.
Cessna 64433.
Alright, good to go. Yep.
Cessna
got it.
64433, Republic ground.
Alright,
Runway
thank you.
32, taxi via Alpha, cross runway 1, wind 310 at 8, gust 17, altimeter 3004.
Okay, so 310.
64433, we will cross.
Today, gust 14, so we're gusting on the winds,
Alpha,
okay?
cross runway 1.
Well, airspeeds are going to increase a little bit more, right? The wind just changed. So 310, take your heading bug and put it in 310, okay? That's where the wind's coming from. And now just be cognizant that we're going to need a little bit more airspeed to take off, right? Just to maintain our stability, right? Okay.
Roger, 1.
Vacuum check.
Republic ground, Cessna 18222, is that echo? Echo,
What temperature?
the active VFR.
Engine instruments.
So I'm looking at the fuel flow, right?
Yes.
I'm looking at my oil pressure, oil temperature.
Calling out of the echo ramp, I was on the landline. Say again.
He's good, right? And 5 volts are all good, right?
With echo, like the taxi to the
Initiators not
takeoff.
shown.
I'm in echo at November.
No annunciators, right?
Cessna 18222, Republic ground, runway 32, taxi via Alpha, cross runway 1, wind 330 at 9er, altimeter 3004.
Total idle 1000.
Taxi via Alpha, cross runway 1, 3004 for 18222, thank you.
And ground altimeter 701, did you miss in the run-up pads, or are we fine right here?
Ultimate 701, you good right where you are, sir.
We'll be here,
Trim
thanks.
takeoff. First windows closed, locked.
Alright, I'll close mine when we get to the... You can close yours now if you want. So you can brief your departure, right? Takeoff, so... Lights...
Navigation is dropped.
Yeah, you want to put your taxi and your landing light as well. You want to be as visible as possible, right?
But at this time, you think that matters?
Well, when you... I would say so, because any glimpse of lights, you know, would attract
It will
attention,
attract.
right?
Okay, perfect.
Just being safe, you know. Most schools will tell you, oh, don't put that on because you want to burn that bulb.
Bravo, we see the Cessna story.
Or put it
Cessna
on.
345, Lima Charlie,
Yeah, yeah.
Republic ground,
Now-
way to the Cessna, and then southbound on Bravo
So
to
you
the
know-
left.
There is
It's automatic, right?
Down on Bravo to the
So,
right, we gave away
just so
to
you
the
know,
Cessna.
what the airlines do is they'll put them on when you're when you get up on the runway. All right, that's as part of the like let's say jets like that jet right there or airliners. Once you get onto the runway, that's when you flip your lights on. Why? Because the lights are so intense that you can actually blind bags on the ground as you're taxiing. Okay, just keep that in mind, right?
7045 X-ray. Cover taxi
Go
to
ahead,
the north,
next.
Bravo, helipad, cross runway 19er, and you're
Mixer for
gonna
range.
you're looking to do pattern work or just hover work?
Okay.
Just hover work. No problem. Helicopter 45 X-ray, hover taxi to the north, Bravo,
First time I
helipad, cross
noticed that.
runway 19er.
Yeah, that's external power.
Remain north of
But
runway
then you have
32
to
at all
have this
times.
guy here, right? On in order for it to work. All right, you ready? All right, so let's go ahead and start taxiing over to. I can break off. Before we do that, though, Bradley, look at your checklist. Let's brief the takeoff real quick, okay?
Okay, so
Takeoff's
lights
gonna
are
be.
required, transponder, alt.
It's your full reach, right?
Sure for reach, yeah.
Time.
I look at that.
Throttle's gonna be full, right? Flaps are required, flaps are 0. So gonna be on all the lights right now. Just remember what's our procedure for takeoff. We have a gust of wind, therefore we want to increase our airspeed, right? Our takeoff airspeed.
Right.
So what's the airspeed for takeoff on this aircraft here? Let's see here, rotation of 55. We're gonna
55.
go to 65. Okay. We're gonna climb out at best rate. Best rate is 74. We're gonna climb out 80. It's gonna be a loud speed, right?
Lima Charlie's clear. Thanks a lot.
That's it. Just remember 68. Glide, we lose the engine. We go to 60. Okay?
Right.
All right. Now, hard decks. We get to 800 feet. We lose the engine. We're below 800 feet. We're gonna land straight ahead. Go banking to avoid any obstructions. If we lose our engine above 800 feet, we're gonna try and back to the airfield. Okay?
Right.
All right. So.
Do we activate?
Sorry, say again?
Do we activate? Oh, they're showing now here.
What are you looking for? I'm sorry.
Just to make sure the minimums.
Oh, okay.
Here.
Your speed's right. Speed's right there. Right.
Yeah.
All right. You ready? All right. Let's taxi over to the whole shoreline, and then call up tower, let them know we're ready for takeoff. Okay. And we'd like to do a right downwind departure.
And good morning, Republic Ground. Arrow 56210 at Echo with Echo, ready to taxi.
Arrow 56210 Republic Tower, runway 32, taxi via Alpha, cross runway 1.
Okay, runway 32 via Alpha, cross runway 1, Arrow 56210.
Public Ground, Bonanza 3113 November at Ventura with Echo, taxi.
Bonanza 3113 November, Republic Ground, runway 32, taxi via Bravo 4, cross runway 1, Golf 1, Golf Alpha.
Brawley, what happens when it's a
Bravo
nice,
4, cross
a nice day like this and it's a Sunday? What happens? Everybody comes out and flies, right? So we have to be
If
really
you
careful.
cross runway 1 at Bravo 4, it'll
Looking
be
for traffic,
Golf
all right,
1,
buddy?
Golf Alpha.
Golf 1, Golf Alpha, 13 November, thank you.
Republic Ground, Cherokee 906 Victor Alpha. Is that Atlantic ready to taxi northeast departure?
Cherokee 906 Victor Alpha, Republic Ground, northeastbound on request, runway 32, taxi via cross runway 1 at the approach.
Let's do a right downwind departure
32, taxi
to the
across runway 1 at
southeast.
the approach and Golf
Departure
Alpha,
to the southeast.
Cherokee 6 Victor
Southeast,
Alpha.
okay.
And ground, hello, Joker 51, Falcon 50, Atlantic rate taxi, Squawking 1053.
We'll be looking for a right downwind
Republic
departure,
Ground,
okay?
runway 32,
Right
taxi via
downwind
turn
departure,
left
right
on
downwind
runway
departure
1,
is what we're
Golf 3
looking
Alpha.
Hold up, and you're going to say Republic Tower, Cessna 115. Ready for takeoff, looking for a right downwind departure.
Hangar 5, Atlantic, ready to taxi with Echo.
Ocean 501 Charlie Victor, Republic Ground.
Oh, we're going to say Republic Tower, Cessna 1158 Victor, ready for takeoff.
Left on 1, Golf 3 Alpha for
You're looking for a right downwind departure. Right downwind means we go up, we make a right turn, we make another right turn, then we exit 45 to the pattern, right?
Yes.
That'll take us south
Cherokee 6
east.
Victor Alpha,
hold short of Golf 3.
Hold short of Golf 3, Cherokee 6 Victor Alpha.
Arrow 210, hold short of the Golf taxiway.
Roger, we'll hold short of the Golf taxiway, Arrow 210.
Bonanza 13 November, left turn there at Bravo 4, cross runway 1.
Republic Towers.
Golf 1.
We're on Republic Ground right now, so we got to switch it up.
Have to
Ground,
switch.
I'm just going to go over into the run-up area over here.
All right, good to go.
Cougar 3 Golf Alpha, turn left at Alpha 4. You can pull up behind the yellow.
Republic Towers, Cessna.
Good day.
Left Alpha 4,
1158 Victor, holding short of runway 32 for departure. Right wing.
Right downwind departure.
Right downwind departure.
Departure in position prior to arrival. Piper 43 Foxtrot Tango, runway 32, line up and wait, traffic 2.5 mile final, be ready to go.
32, line up and wait, and ready to go at 435 Tango.
Republic Towers, Cessna 1158 Victor, holding short of runway 32, ready for departure. Downwind.
Cherry 97 Foxtrot, stay parking.
Shelter in the museum.
Centurion 97 Foxtrot, make your next right turn at Delta 2, ground point 6, good day.
97 Foxtrot, Delta 2.
Piper 43 Foxtrot Tango, keep it rolling when 320 at 9 August 16, runway 32 cleared for takeoff. No delay on your roll, please.
No delay, runway 32, clear for takeoff, 3 Foxtrot Tango.
Seneca 4 Juliet Kilo, runway 32 clear to land when 320 at 8 August 16.
Clear to land 4 Juliet Kilo.
That will bring a lot of...
Turn base, 96 Hotel.
Big turbulence.
Wake turbulence, so... Hopefully not before us.
Yeah.
Baron 2 Bravo Golf, departures in position prior to your arrival.
Bravo Golf.
Tower Twin Star 904, Alpha Romeo, south of the Cavity 2000, inbound with Echo.
Twin Star 904 Echo Romeo, Republic Tower, straight in, runway 32, report to inner shoreline.
Radio for 32, report inner shoreline, 4 Echo Romeo.
Let me call him up, alright? Let me call him up.
Yeah.
Public Tower System 1158 Victor 32, ready for takeoff, right now on departure, please.
System 115 Victor, Public Tower, hold short, runway 32.
All the short 32, 1158 Victor.
Bonanza 990 Whiskey, runway 32, line up and away traffic, 3.5 mile final.
Told us to hold short, so we're just holding short, okay?
Twin Star 4 Echo Romeo, traffic's 12 o'clock, 2 miles, a Cessna, 1,100 feet, you'll be following them.
Right downwind departure.
Yeah, we gotta keep our eyes
Seneca 4
open.
Juliet Kilo, say parking.
Atlantic.
Seneca 4 Juliet Kilo, turn left Alpha 4, ground point 6, have a nice day, sorry for the lap.
No problem, sir. Thanks for your help. Alpha 4, ground point 6.
Cool. Bonanza 990 Whiskey, eastbound is approved, wind 320 at 6, gust 16, runway 32 cleared for takeoff.
99 Whiskey. Bob, I'm out of your way.
Baron 2 Bravo Golf, runway 32 clear to land.
Bravo Golf. Take care, Todd.
Cessna 906 Hotel, numerous departures in position prior to your arrival.
96 Hotel.
Cessna 906 Hotel, if able, increase your speed to the field.
Alright, here we go, buddy, here we go.
96 Hotel, speed up.
Alright, so let's brief. If this guy takes way before us, he's gonna rotate, right? We gotta take note where he's gonna rotate. We want to
rotate before.
Above his path, right?
Absolutely.
That might require a short field takeoff.
Yeah.
So we'll brief that. Happens.
We will do VX.
And what's the speed for VX?
62, but we'll do it at 70 because...
Yeah, give yourselves a little leeway, correct. Good airmanship, good airmanship. Alright, let's see what we got here.
System 58 Victor, runway 32 line of away traffic, 4 mile final, additional traffic will cross downfield.
Okay, line up and wave 58 Victor.
Piper 43 Foxtrot Tango, contact New York departure, have a good day.
New York departure, have a great weekend, sir. See ya. 13 Foxtrot Tango.
Baron 2 Bravo Golf, turn left Alpha 4, ground point 6, have a nice day.
You too, thanks.
Thank you.
Republic Tower, Sirius 161 Delta Kilo, over capture with Echo.
Sirius 161 Delta Kilo, Republic Tower, straight in, runway 32.
Hold it right there.
321 Delta Kilo.
Republic Tower, helicopter 72 Quebec, Charlie with you at Golf 6 with Echo, looking for southeast departure.
Helicopter 72 Quebec, Charlie, Republic Tower, southeast approved, north of runway 32 at all times. Golf 6 intersection cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff from Golf 6, northeast of 32 at all times. 72 Quebec, Charlie, thank you.
System 58 Victor, runway 32 cleared for takeoff, wind 300 at 9 August 16.
Alright, clear for takeoff 58 Victor, right on with departure. Full power.
96 Hotel, have a clear for land.
96 Hotel, traffic's on the roll, full length, runway 32 clear to land.
Got the brakes.
Clear to land, 96 Hotel.
Twin Star 4 Echo Romeo, number 2, runway 32 clear to land.
32, clear to land, Papa Romeo.
Go for 65 on the airspeed,
much
okay?
longer, that Piper that went out IFR is just about out of your way.
Thanks.
299 Whiskey, frequency change.
About 60, 65, rotate.
99 Whiskey, frequency change approved. Have a nice flight.
There we go. Right rudder, right? Maintain that right rudder in there.
Would it be possible for Echo Romeo to get a stop and go?
Twin Star Echo Romeo, cleared stop and go, make left traffic.
Stop and go left traffic for Echo Romeo, thank you.
Alright, straight ahead, looking for 800 feet before we turn, okay? Good airspeed, good airspeed. Feet, coming up on 800, ready to go. Alright, 800 feet, you can start making a right turn. It's clear. We want to come, it'll be 90 degrees to the runway, right? We're going to keep climbing to about 2,500, okay? Right. Alright. Station 90 degrees, wings level.
Echo.
We'll look to the left, make sure there's nobody on that side that we're flying into. Right. Make a right turn now. Be parallel to the runway.
960. Public Tower, helicopter 44, Hotel Charlie.
Helicopter 44 Hotel Charlie or Public Tower?
Hey, helicopter 4 Hotel Charlie, we're 8 miles to the east, request a transition westbound, 1000.
Helicopter 44 Hotel Charlie, public altimeter 3004, transitions approved, altitude your discretion.
Roger, transition 34 Hotel Charlie.
Ultimate 701, runway 32, line up and wait.
On a point 32, ultimate 701.
See where the runway's at? So we want to be parallel to the runway, right?
Copy that.
The runway's this way?
Republic
So I want you to come more to the right. Yeah, parallel to the runway, right?
Call over Northport, say again, it was broken.
And once we get midfield on the runway, then we do our 45 degrees outbound.
Right. Northport stack with Echo.
Cessna 21394, public tower, right downwind, runway 32.
Right downwind, runway 32, 21394.
Alright, so as you can see when we're climbing, what do we have here? We have a huge right in front of us, right? So what we do once in a while, we'll look lower the nose, make sure nobody's
look
coming
around,
at us, right?
You can see pretty well though.
Yeah. Okay. Just remember, people are coming from below us to come into the pattern, right?
Correct.
You can do your 45 degrees outbound. Oh, that's the Cat 3 bridge over there. We're trying to go to the Cat 3 over there. See the bridge over there? That's where we're going to go to, okay?
Romeo, turn 15 degrees left, speed and altitude permitting, start an early left crosswind.
You want me to go which way?
You see the bridge over there? Yeah, I want you to fly to the bridge, okay?
This side or that side? This side, okay.
Yeah. Hey, controls.
Republic Tower.
Can you chart and look at the class Charlie airspace?
Ready to lift for southeast departure.
See where we are.
One on Alpha. Helicopter 7045 X-ray, Republic Tower, southeast approved.
You see the Charlie airspace right here?
For takeoff, wind 31011, gust 14.
And this is the Cat 3 area right here.
Runway 32.
It's the Cat 3 area right there. So we gotta stay.
We're gonna go to this area.
Yep.
Tower, hello, Joker 51 ready in sequence.
Joker 51,
Just be aware that if we cross on that side, we're probably gonna go to the class Charlie, right?
32 at Alpha.
Alright, 2500.
We keep it on this side.
Yeah, level off.
Sirius 1 Delta Kilo, runway 32, clear to land.
Clear to land, 32, 1 Delta Kilo.
Ultimate 701, contact New York departure, have a nice day.
To level off, you will lower the nose, get your airspeed going, right? Don't pull the power yet, just lower the nose.
2 is number 1, Alpha 32, ready to take off, request last.
Be self-level at 2,500.
Alright, there was more than one plane. Who's looking for a right turn at Alpha? Don't all talk at once. Who's number 1 on the Alpha side?
That's 18222.
Cessna 18222, project hold short runway 32, landing traffic. You said you wanted a right downwind?
That's correct, 18222.
Cessna 222, roger, hold short runway 32.
Holding short, 32, 18222.
72 Quebec Charlie, requesting frequency change.
2 Quebec Charlie, frequency change approved, have a safe flight.
Thank you.
Republic Tower, Cessna 130, Julian Alpha 2000, northport stacks with Echo, about to land.
130, Julian Alpha, Republic Tower, right downwind, runway 32.
What's your altitude, right? Get down to 25, maintain 25, okay?
Cherokee 8149 Romeo, over northport stack, landing with Echo.
Piper 8149 Romeo, Republic Tower, report to Deer Park VOR for sequence.
8149 Romeo.
Romeo's on the left downwind.
Fokker Romeo, extend downwind, I'll call your base.
The base.
Fokker Romeo, you can start your base at the shoreline.
Roger, base center shoreline, Fokker Romeo. This will be a full stop, Fokker Romeo.
Fokker Romeo, roger.
Watch your power, watch your power. Hey, don't redline me, power back out. Power out. About 2400 RPM is good. Watch your airspeed.
Joker 51,
You're going to be in the green arc with the airspeed, right? You don't want to go on the yellow arc. Yellow arc is only for smooth transition, I mean smooth airspeed.
51 Charlie Victor is ready to go as well.
Gulfstream 51 Charlie Victor, are you able to accept Alpha 6?
Affirm.
Gulfstream 1 Charlie Victor, hold short runway 32 at Alpha 6.
Hold short 32 on Alpha 6 for 1 Charlie Victor.
1 Delta Kilo, ground point 6 exiting, have a nice day.
This is something real quick.
Thank you.
Tower North American 27409, ready for departure.
North American 27409, Republic Tower, hold short runway 32.
409, hold short.
Joker 51, runway 32, Alpha 6 intersection cleared for takeoff.
Alright, so things we have to be careful with is power settings, right? Get to, once we're level, lower the nose to get to your cruise airspeed. About 110 is your max cruise.
Brake turbulence avoidance, I'd like to go after the North American.
110 on your airspeed, pull the power back, right? Don't let her overspeed on you, don't let the power get away from you, and you're going to overspeed the engine, okay? You don't,
The Falcon that just took off, that's 122.
Yeah, you got it. I was going to clear him first so he didn't change it right down.
Got that.
I'm kind of cautious about that.
North American
Once you discharge,
cautionary turbulence departure.
and our main boss is,
downwind is approved. Runway 32 cleared for takeoff.
we're not discharging the main battery, but we're discharging the standby. Shouldn't be the case. That one should be charged.
Helicopter 4 Hotel Charlie, frequency change approved. Have a nice day. Joker 51, contact New York departure. Have a nice flight.
Over to departure. Thanks for the help, Joker 51.
Anytime.
Alright, value.
Cessna 222 right now and
Give me a
approved.
turn to
takeoff. Wind 330
150, going eastbound, right? Southeastbound, 150.
50?
Yeah, 150, maintain 2,500, okay? Okay.
Cessna 64433 is number 1 at Alpha for runway 32.
This is 64433, Republic Tower, hold short runway 32.
433, hold short, runway 32.
Twin Star Fokker Romeo, runway 32, clear to land, wind 330 at 9, gust 14.
Return Fokker Romeo.
Piper 49 Romeo from the Deer Park VOR, join the right downwind, runway 32.
Join right downwind 32 from Deer Park, 8149 Romeo.
150.
Alright, maintain 150 for me. Now what I'd like you to do is I want you to maintain your altitude of 2,500. I want you to slow down. I want you to slow down to 60 knots, okay? Okay. So remember, don't bury yourself inside, alright?
Yes.
Primary display, primary information, secondary information. Make sure you look left and right, make sure we're clear, right? We're slowing the plane down. How we slow the plane down? Bring your power setting to about 1800 RPM. Okay? Once you get to about 1800 RPM, you have to increase your pitch to increase the lift on your wings to maintain altitude, right? And that's going to bleed off your airspeed, right? I'm looking for...
Gulfstream 1 Charlie Victor, runway 32, Alpha 6 intersection, line up and wait.
I've been waiting Alpha 6 on 32 for 1 Charlie Victor.
There you go, I'm looking for 60 knots.
Just at 304 traffic.
Now what's going to happen to your flight controls as you get slower?
300 feet.
They're going to become a lot bushier, right? Which is going to be lot harder to control the plane because they're going to become there's more mush on the flight controls. You don't have a lot of airspeed going, airspead going over your controls, making them mushy. Okay.
High, 1,100 feet is a Cessna joining the right downwind.
What I want you to do is maintain this altitude, 2,500, and slow down to 60 knots. Once you get 60 knots, what you're going to do is you're going to add power back to 2,100 to maintain your airspeed, maintain your altitude. Okay? Don't bury yourself inside, outside. Keep yourself outside, glass inside.
Traffic 18222, we'll follow him.
Right, see how you're descending? You don't want to descend, bring the pitch up. You want to create more lift, you want to maintain your altitude, right? There you go. As you do that, look at your airspeed. Airspeed's decreasing, right? Once you get to 60 knots, right, I want you to add power back to 2,100. Don't stay at 60. Okay?
Cessna 433, caution wake turbulence, departed Gulfstream 5, runway 32 full length, cleared for takeoff, wind 320 at 12.
433, roger, clear for takeoff, runway 32.
Cessna 304, runway 32, clear to land, wind 330 at 13.
Clear to land, Cessna 213
Cessna 0 Juliet Alpha, I will call your base, you're number 2.
Number 2, you'll call the base, 0 Juliet Alpha.
Gulfstream 1 Charlie,
3857, inbound Bay with Echo.
Call in mid-bay, say again, I stepped on you.
60 knots.
Cherokee 38577, inbound with Echo.
Piper 38577.
Alright, so now what I want you to do is you got to pick something up in the sky to keep you going straight, right? Because you don't want you burying left and right, right? Okay, so right now there's not much that we can look at. I want you to give me a turn 2 heading off 090. Now, when you do these turns, right, because we're slow, if we increase the rate, our bank, we're going to get into a stall. So it's going to be minimal banking, about 10 degrees max on bank. Your left, okay? Always lift your left wing first before you turn so you can look, there's nobody above us, and then start making your turn, okay?
Clear for takeoff, now the land, your roll, traffic join a 1.5 mile final, the Skyhawk.
Roger, clear for takeoff without delay, Arrow 5610.
Cessna 0 Juliet Alpha, file at Cessna, there may be a departure prior to your arrival.
Okay, we'll follow the Cessna 0 Juliet Alpha. Republic Tower, Cherokee 906 Victor Alpha, ready to go 32 at Alpha.
Piper 906 Victor Alpha, Republic Tower, hold short runway 32, landing traffic.
Okay.
Hold short of 32, Cherokee 6 Victor Alpha.
090, beautiful, pick a spot so you don't go ahead and get yourself away from your thing. Now at this point when we're on this side of the power curve, power means altitude, airspeed means pitch means airspeed, right? So I want you to maintain 60 knots, I want you to climb up to 2,500. Your pitch is going to be your airspeed, your power is going to be your altitude, so add power so you can get up to 2,500.
8149 Romeo, right out me.
49 Romeo, I'll call your base, departures in position prior to your arrival.
You call my base, 49 Romeo.
Cessna 0 Juliet Alpha, runway 32, clear to land, wind 290 at 7.
Clear to land, 0 Juliet Alpha.
Alright, beautiful, so you got up to 25, right? Maintain your heading, maintain your altitude. Now, I want you to maintain 60 knots and I want you to descend down to 2,000 feet, 500 feet per minute descent. So to do that, how you're going to do that is you're going to pull power back to about 1,800 RPM.
Atlantic.
The aircraft settle, right, on a descent. Now, do not pitch higher because you're going to get into a stall, right? We don't want to get into a stall. We want to maintain 60 knots. As you the power down, what's going to happen to your nose? It's going to want to drop on you, right? So keep the pitch for 60 knots. Trim it for 60 knots. When you get to 60 knots, you can trim it. Nose up so the nose can stay there, okay?
Republic Tower, Cessna 18222, request frequency change.
Cessna 222, frequency change approved. Have a nice flight.
Thank you, so long.
Piper 49 Romeo, start your base, departures in position prior to your arrival.
Stand base, 49 Romeo.
But don't bury yourself inside. Keep your nose, right? Keep the nose to the horizon. Right? Keep it where it's maintaining your pitch.
Piper 6
right?
Victor Alpha, runway 32, line up away, traffic right base.
You're dropping 500 feet per minute, right?
Line up away, runway 326 Victor Alpha.
Cessna 0 Juliet Alpha, if able, turn right, Delta 1, ground point 6, have a nice day.
Delta 1, ground point 6, good day, 0 Juliet Alpha.
Alright, we're getting to a stall. You don't want to stall the plane. Lower the pitch, lower the pitch, lower the pitch.
890 Mike Bravo.
There you
Mike
go.
Bravo, 10 miles north, inbound with Echo, full stop.
Alright, give me 70, right? So right now, the power setting that we got, if we maintain that pitch, we're going to get into the stall regime, right? We maintain that pitch up, we're going to get into the stall regime. So we want to avoid the stall regime, so lower the nose, get me to about 70 knots. 65 is good, maintain 65. And get yourself down to 2,000 feet, alright?
Bonanza 13 November, runway 32, line up and wait.
Wait, 13 November.
You got to get that descent going, right? So pull the power back to 1800 flat.
Say again, sir?
Right. Keep the pitch about 65.
Eastbound as well.
The airplane start descending, right?
Where you going, doctor? Boker Tov.
Bonanza 13 November, northeast approved, the upwind Cherokee is northeastbound as well, winds 290 at 17, runway 32 cleared for takeoff.
Takeoff, 13 November.
Number 1 on Alpha.
212 Romeo, Victor's holding short and requesting a left turn out to Jones Beach.
Golden Eagle 212 Romeo Victor, runway 32, line up and wait, traffic 2 mile final, Piper.
Line up and wait, Romeo Victor, thank you.
Tower Ventura 5, number 1, Alpha side.
Ventura 5, Tower, hold short, runway 32, landing traffic.
Hold short, Ventura 5.
Golden Eagle 2 Romeo Victor, left turn out. It's approved, runway 32 cleared for takeoff. The Bonanza's turn to the northeast.
Do we have the traffic inside ahead, maintain visual, left turn out approved, Romeo Victor.
Piper 49 Romeo, wind 310 at 10, gust 17, runway 32 cleared to land.
There's to land, 49 Romeo.
Cessna 0 Mike Bravo, begin your descent to pattern altitude. You'll be flying through the departure paths for the runway.
Beginning descent to pattern altitude, 0 Mike Bravo.
Tower Cherokee 38577 on the right downwind for 32.
Piper 577, I'll call your base departures in position prior to your arrival.
You'll call my base 3577.
Cessna 0 Mike Bravo, additional traffic, 10 o'clock, 2.5 miles of Cirrus over the expressway joining the downwind.
Clear traffic, 0 Mike Bravo.
All right.
Piper 6 Victor Alpha traffic, 11 to 12 o'clock, 2 miles, opposite direction of Cessna, 1.5 and descending.
Traffic in sight, 6 Victor Alpha.
Bonanza 13 November traffic, about your 12 o'clock, a mile and a half.
All right, so once you get to your 2,000, right, which went below it, you got to add power to maintain your altitude, right? So you go back to about 2000 RPM.
Cessna 0 Mike Bravo,
You maintain your power, right? Maintain your altitude.
About your 1 o'clock.
So you see how power controls
and a Cherokee at 1.7
altitude,
and 1.5 will fly over you.
Pitch controls your airspeed, right?
We have those two traffic inside as well.
All right, what I'd like you to do now is I'd like you to accelerate,
Ventura 5, runway
maintain 2,000 feet, and I want you to bring the airspeed to 100 knots, right? So what you want to do first is lower the nose. You lower the nose, right? Get speed going over the wings, so lower the nose, lower the nose. Add power so you don't descend. And let the airplane accelerate. Let the airplane accelerate. You don't want to let it climb, you don't want to descend, so you want to add power. Watch your altitude, right? Watch your rate of descent. Once you get to your where you want to be at, go ahead and trim it, right?
320 at 5, gust 17, runway 32 cleared for takeoff.
Nose down, right? Because right now, see how you have all this power? Okay.
7 Victor Tango, runway
power, we're going to go to about 2,300 RPM. That's right about there, right? Then trim the aircraft. You see the forces that you have on it? So to trim it, I would keep the where I want it to be, and I would trim nose down. Okay. Now feel the forces they're going to be releasing on you.
Number 2, follow the Piper.
Lot. See that?
Yeah.
So now if I let go of the control wheel, the plane's going to stay there, okay? See that? That's what you want. You don't want to be fighting the controls. Trim it so you don't fight the controls, okay? Alright, we're descending a little bit, so bring
Piper 577, runway 32, clear to land.
up to 2000.
Land 3577.
Cirrus 9 Alpha Tango number 2, runway 32, clear to land.
Alright, I'm not really happy with this situation here. So let's go back to the field, okay? I see my battery's discharging and my main battery is not under my charging, so might be a problem with the electrical system. So back to...
That Cirrus should be starting their base shortly. Follow the Cirrus. Your number 3, runway 32, clear to land.
Hey, follow Cirrus number 3, clear to land, 890, my problem.
Republic Tower, Cessna 52232 with you on RNAV 32, full stop parking Atlantic.
Skylark 52232, Republic Tower, continue the approach. Departures in position prior to your arrival. Your number 4.
Number 4, continue approach 52232.
Alerts.
Republic Tower, check 600, Papa Fox, number 1, Alpha, moving short of
Piper 600, Papa Fox.
So what I want to do now is I want to get the ATIS. So it's on COM2, right? So it should be the same ATIS, yeah.
Advise Republic Tower initial contact, you have information, Echo.
Echo, so it's a different ATIS, right?
Echo.
Republic Airport information, Echo, time 1453 Zulu. Wind 330 at 9er. Visibility 10. Sky clear below 12,000. Temperature 24, dew point 11. Altimeter 3002. Visual approach in use. Landing departing runway 32. All IFR departures, advise ground control for taxi at your IFR. Read back all runway hold short instructions, read back all runway assignments. Advise Republic Tower initial contact, you have information, Echo. Republic Airport information, Echo, time 1453 Zulu. Wind 330 at 9er. Visibility 10. Sky clear below 12,000. Temperature 24, dew point 11. Altimeter 3002. Visual approach in use. Landing departing runway.
Alright, Bradley, so let me make you aware of something that happens to us. All pilots do this, right? So if I'm flying the plane, the reason why I want to go ahead and my controls, the reason why I want to trim it is because I just want the altitude that I want to be at, right? If I let go of the controls, if the nose is going